Hey, Warriors fans, welcome back. We have a lot to unpack today, starting with some crucial updates on the team's injury situation and roster moves. First up, D'Anthony Melton is making significant strides in his recovery after undergoing surgery to repair a torn left ACL last December. Warriors fans know how important Melton has been, and seeing him fully participate in practice and scrimmage recently is a huge relief. While he will not be part of the current homestand, there's a strong possibility he could return during the upcoming 3-game road trip. This is exciting news because last season, Melton quickly became an essential part of the rotation, stabilizing the offense with his ball handling, defending at the point of attack, and hitting three-pointers at an impressive rate. He averaged 10 points per game, contributed over a steal per game, and dished out assists consistently. His presence allowed Steph Curry to operate more freely off the ball, which is something the team desperately needs this season. The timing of his potential return could coincide with games against the Cavaliers and the Bulls, which would be a challenging but fitting reintroduction for him. It's important to temper expectations. Melton won't immediately play heavy minutes coming off an ACL injury, but as he regains strength and conditioning, there's potential for him to take a starting role and significantly impact the team's offensive flow alongside Steph, Jimmy, and Draymond. Meanwhile, Seth Curry has officially joined the Warriors after signing an Exhibit 9 contract. After waiting due to financial and roster considerations, he is now on the active roster for the remainder of the season, reuniting with his brother Steph in the Bay Area. Seth Curry brings elite three-point shooting to the team, having led the league in three-point percentage during the 24-25 season, shooting an astonishing 45.6%. While he may not be a defensive stalwart and likely won't see extensive minutes closing games, his shooting ability provides the Warriors with a critical weapon to stretch the floor. The team strategically delayed his signing to maintain financial flexibility and avoid situations similar to what the Dallas Mavericks faced last season, ensuring there is roster breathing room in case of injury issues or other roster emergencies. This addition bolsters the backcourt and adds depth, but it also raises questions about minutes for other players like Will Richardson, whose defensive versatility and ability to hit shots from deep remain valuable to the rotation. Fans will be watching closely to see how Kerr balances this newfound depth and integrates Curry without limiting the opportunities for emerging contributors. Steph Curry's own health has been a focal point for Warriors fans, especially as he's been dealing with a quad issue. Fortunately, the injury is not as severe as initially feared, which brings significant relief to the team and its supporters. While Steph has not yet returned to full contact practice, his presence at team sessions and ongoing evaluations suggest he could rejoin the lineup sooner rather than later. The offensive difference with Steph on the floor versus off, it is dramatic. When he plays, the Warriors' offensive rating ranks 6th in the NBA at 118.2, while without him, it plummets to 105.2, dead last in the league. His ability to orchestrate the offense, create spacing, and elevate his teammates is unmatched, and his return will be critical for upcoming matchups against tough opponents like the Cavaliers. Fans are eager to see how the team performs with Steph back in action, especially when facing deep, versatile teams with multiple scoring threats. Jonathan Kuminga has also returned from injury, appearing against the Pelicans for a limited 19 minutes. While his production was modest, scoring 10 points with 2 assists and a single rebound, his efficiency from the field and from three-point range was solid. Steve Kerr has been cautious with his minutes due to lingering knee tendonitis, emphasizing the importance of not rushing his reintegration. The team's plan suggests that Kuminga remains a key piece, but may see a shift in role, particularly with ongoing trade discussions looming. The Warriors have been exploring trade possibilities for Kuminga, and once restrictions lift in mid-January, they are expected to actively pursue options that strengthen their roster in ways that align with their championship aspirations. Teams such as the Pacers and Pelicans have reportedly shown interest, and the Warriors are likely evaluating how best to leverage his talents in a deal that brings back versatile, complementary players. The combination of Melton's potential return, Curry's addition, and Kuminga's managed minutes creates a dynamic and evolving Warriors roster. These moves provide a balance between immediate contributions and long-term planning, giving the coaching staff multiple options in constructing lineups and rotations. While injuries remain a concern, particularly with the age and workload of core players like Steph, Jimmy, and Draymond, the organization has taken steps to ensure flexibility and depth. Fans can anticipate shifts in rotations as these players reintegrate, and each game will serve as a test of how effectively the team adapts. The return of Melton promises to enhance ball handling and perimeter shooting. Curry brings elite shooting and spacing, and Kuminga's controlled reintegration ensures efficiency without overexertion. The Warriors' upcoming road trip offers an exciting window to see how these elements come together on the court, providing opportunities for key players to reestablish rhythm, chemistry, and confidence. As the season progresses, the interplay between veteran leadership, emerging talent, and strategic acquisitions will continue to shape Golden State's pursuit of another successful campaign, and the way the coaching staff manages minutes, rotations, and player roles will be crucial to maximizing the potential of this roster. Beyond injuries and trades, the Warriors' offensive identity remains centered on spacing, ball movement, and the ability to create open looks from deep. Steph's presence allows for more effective off-ball movement, enabling cutters and secondary creators to thrive. Melton's return enhances this dynamic, adding a stabilizing presence and ball-handling reliability that complements the existing stars. Curry's three-point shooting introduces a new layer of threat, forcing defenses to respect multiple shooters simultaneously. The combination of these players on the floor promises a fluid, high-powered offense capable of competing with any team in the league. While defensive adjustments and strategic considerations will be necessary, particularly in integrating Curry and managing Kuminga's minutes, the potential upside is significant. Fans will want to watch closely how rotations are managed, how spacing is optimized, and how the team navigates games without over-relying on individual talents. These adjustments will be critical in ensuring the Warriors remain competitive, resilient, and adaptable as they progress through the season. With upcoming games presenting opportunities to test chemistry, the impact of each roster change will become increasingly apparent, providing valuable insights into the team's championship viability. As we continue breaking down the Warriors' current landscape, the focus naturally shifts to the interplay between their stars and how these roster adjustments are likely to influence the team's performance moving forward. Steph Curry's health remains a central concern, and while his quad injury is not as severe as initially feared, every missed game impacts rhythm and team cohesion. The Warriors' offense without him suffers dramatically, and while D'Anthony Melton's return adds stability and Seth Curry's shooting provides floor spacing, nothing replicates the effect of Steph operating at his elite level. The coaching staff has emphasized caution, making sure Steph gradually returns to full team practices before being relied upon heavily in game situations. This careful approach is critical not just for his long-term health, but for maintaining the integrity of the team's offensive structure. The Warriors' success has always been predicated on movement, pace, and precision, and rushing any of their key contributors back too quickly could disrupt the delicate balance that allows them to excel both offensively and defensively. Jonathan Kuminga's return further complicates the rotation. After dealing with tendonitis, his minutes are being managed to prevent setbacks, yet his impact remains significant even in limited appearances. He provides versatility and athleticism that the Warriors roster desperately needs, especially in matchups against high-level wings. While his role has been somewhat reduced in the starting lineup, his efficiency and ability to contribute offensively and defensively make him an intriguing trade asset. Teams interested in acquiring him are likely attracted by his potential upside, and Golden State must weigh the benefits of retaining his talent against the possibility of securing complementary pieces that could accelerate their championship ambitions. In the meantime, Kuminga's presence on the court, even in abbreviated stretches, adds energy, length, and the ability to guard multiple positions, which remains valuable for the Warriors as they navigate the challenges of a grueling season. The return of Melton is equally vital. Beyond his ability to score, handle the ball, and defend, He brings a level of calm and decision-making that allows the rest of the roster to function more efficiently. His presence can relieve pressure on Steph and Jimmy, enabling them to focus on generating offense rather than stabilizing the backcourt. Melton's ability to run pick and rolls, find open shooters, and apply perimeter pressure defensively enhances the team's overall balance. As he reintegrates into the rotation, it's expected that minutes will be carefully monitored to maximize impact without risking fatigue or injury. Strategically, the coaching staff has the flexibility to stagger minutes between Melton, Curry, and other backcourt contributors, ensuring that the Warriors maintain both offensive firepower and defensive integrity in critical stretches of games. The combination of veteran presence and emerging talent continues to provide a nuanced approach to roster management, reflecting a balance between immediate performance and long-term sustainability. Seth Curry's addition also represents a tactical advantage. Known for his elite three-point shooting, Seth can stretch defenses and create additional space for playmakers like Steph and Jimmy to operate. While his defensive limitations mean he may not close games or play major minutes against elite opponents, his shooting makes him an invaluable asset in specific rotations and matchups. The Warriors' coaching staff is likely to employ him in situations that maximize spacing, particularly during periods when opponents collapse defensively on Steph or Draymond. His presence enhances Golden State's offensive versatility, allowing the team to adjust quickly during games and maintain pressure on opposing defenses. Additionally, Seth's familiarity with Steph, both as a teammate and as a brother, creates unique chemistry opportunities that could translate into improved ball movement and shot creation, especially when orchestrating high-tempo offenses against teams that struggle to adapt to rapid floor spacing adjustments. Looking ahead, the combination of Steph, Melton, and Curry alongside the Warriors' core of Draymond and Jimmy provide a multifaceted approach to both offense and defense. Draymond's leadership and defensive acumen remain critical, particularly in coordinating switches, protecting the rim, and facilitating offensive sets. Jimmy brings scoring, versatility, and veteran savvy, complementing the dynamic created by the returning players. The team's depth has improved with these additions, providing more strategic options for rotations and minute management. This is particularly important given the age and injury histories of key players. While Curry's individual brilliance often dominates the narrative, the true strength of the Warriors lies in their ability to adapt collectively, leveraging the unique skill sets of each contributor to maintain consistent performance throughout the season. Balancing minutes, preserving health, and optimizing rotations are essential tasks for the coaching staff as the team seeks to remain competitive in an increasingly challenging league environment. Trade implications further add complexity to the Warriors' season. Jonathan Kuminga's availability for a potential deal opens the door for acquiring versatile wings who can complement the current roster. Interest from teams like the Pacers and Pelicans signals that Golden State has options, but executing a move requires careful consideration of both immediate impact and long-term alignment with championship goals. The team's front office must weigh the benefits of enhancing shooting, defense, or playmaking against the potential loss of a player with high upside and athleticism. Timing is also crucial, as trade restrictions lift mid-January, and the organization will need to act decisively to secure pieces that strengthen the rotation while maintaining flexibility for unforeseen circumstances such as injuries or performance fluctuations. Each roster decision will have ripple effects across minutes distribution, offensive efficiency, and defensive assignments, making strategic foresight essential in navigating the remainder of the season. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. Rumors are swirling around the Bay Area as the Golden State Warriors appear to be in a state of unprecedented panic just hours before facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Sources close to the team suggest that a sudden, last-minute development has thrown the locker room into chaos, leaving fans and analysts alike scrambling for answers. The details remain murky, but insiders hint at a combination of unexpected injuries, internal disputes, and a strategic shakeup that could alter the Warriors' game plan entirely. Whispers around the arena point to a key player possibly being sidelined, a scenario that could force the coaching staff to rethink rotations and adjust tactics on the fly. The atmosphere reportedly shifted dramatically after what some describe as a bombshell announcement during a closed-door meeting, leading to visible tension among players and coaches. Social media has exploded with speculation, with fans sharing everything from lineup conspiracies to potential trade rumors, further fueling the sense of urgency and uncertainty. While the Thunder remain quiet, this sudden twist has given them a potential psychological edge as the Warriors grapple with last-minute turmoil. Observers note that Golden State has historically thrived under pressure, but even the most resilient teams can falter when faced with unexpected internal disruptions. Analysts are now debating whether this incident could spark a rally or further destabilize the squad, highlighting just how delicate team dynamics can be in high-stakes matchups. In the meantime, the Warriors' front office is reportedly working tirelessly to contain the situation, attempting to calm nerves and refocus the team ahead of tip-off. Fans, meanwhile, are left in suspense, torn between optimism and worry, as the buzz around this developing story continues to dominate headlines. Whether this latest twist becomes a turning point or a minor hiccup remains anyone's guess, but one thing is certain. The Warriors' showdown with the Thunder will be watched with even more intensity than ever before. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.